Hello to the audience of SIGCHI 2021. I am Celina Ma, and on behalf of all my co-authors, I present the late-breaking work Powering TV Experiences with Anytime Environmental Exploration. When we think of TV, we usually imagine watching a show while leaning back on the couch. But there is a growing interest in interactive videos, which give the user a more game-like experience. Most interactive movies let the user make choices at fixed points to change the story. Meanwhile, virtual reality or VR movies put the user into an immersive environment using a headset. VR can offer deeper interactions than selecting choices, but it's limited by the need for wearable devices. So how can we add more flexible and rewarding interactions to regular videos? Like a video game or VR, our model uses a three-dimensional environment to provide deeper interactions. At any time, the user can switch from watching the original video to a 3D scene. This is an explorable version of the current video frame. By controlling an avatar, the user can walk around and interact with the scene. Unlike games, our model does not require the user to interact to advance the story. The user can freely choose when and how often to switch to the 3D scene. Once the user is satisfied with exploring, they can return to the normal video. This lets the user regain a lean-back TV viewing experience. This slide shows an overview of our system. At the top, there is a timeline of video frames. This represents the main non-interactive video. Each frame is tied to a 3D scene below, and the same scene can be reused for many frames. As shown in Scene I, the user can walk around to different interaction points represented as stars. Interactions are flexible and could include speaking with characters, manipulating objects, and minigames. The available interactions can change over time to reflect the story progress. For example, characters may comment on recent events, or objects may be moved around. Support for both passive and active enjoyment is solidified by an automatic avatar exploration mode. In this mode, the avatar navigates and interacts with the 3D scene by itself. Reinforcement learning with the minigrid tool is used to train the avatar on different environments. We convert the top-down layout of a 3D scene into a 2D grid as shown here. The avatar, shown by the arrow, is trained to seek all of the interaction points in the room in minimal steps. Reward is given according to the number of steps taken and the interaction points reached. For our evaluation, we developed a prototype in Unity. We used an Android build for compatibility with smart TVs. The main film uses scripted camera movements and animations from the 3D scene for convenient anytime switching. Our interactions included looking at details in the environment, speaking with characters, and game-like tasks. We recorded videos showing these features of the prototype, then interviewed 38 people remotely for feedback. Overall, users were positive to having more freedom than standard interactive films. The top pie chart shows how often users would explore the 3D scene in a 20-minute video. The bottom chart shows which features the user preferred from what we demonstrated. Both charts show a mixed spread of preferred features and interaction frequencies. This was a common trend throughout our interviews, suggesting that anytime switching can support diverse user needs. Generally, users preferred more active tasks like environmental manipulation and minigames, and they suggested more ways to gamify the experience. When we asked about automatic avatar exploration, over 80% of users preferred taking manual control. However, up to half of our sample felt that automation would still be useful when tired or wanting to relax. In conclusion, we saw that most users accepted environmental exploration for interactive videos. They enjoyed having greater interactive depth and suggested more game-like mechanics, like puzzles and item collection. We also found that automatic exploration can benefit both passive and active users depending on their mood. As we refine the model in future work, we hope it gives a new way to design interactive videos for a wide audience. Thank you for watching.